Hey guys, so the other day, one of my good buddies at the gym said, "What are you doing eating that almond butter?" So here's an easy protein hack to build muscle. If you are, actually, if you're anybody that cares about your health, eat some protein after you work out, and your body's a sponge. It wants more materials, especially some proteins. So an easy one is some peanut butter or some almond butter. I guess you can make a meat shake, but this works pretty good too. So I keep this almond packs in. This is Justin's Classic, or is it Justin's Classic almond butter. And I don't like the other ones because I don't do sugar, and all of them have some sort of sugar in there. But you can go on their website and buy a batch of them, and then I leave them in my car. And I know this grosses some of the people out, but I put this in my pocket or like next to my body so it'll stay warm. And that way, when I'm done working out, it's warm peanut butter, which goes down easier. But adding some protein immediately after you work out is awesome. Whether you're doing a sport, so if you're out, I don't know, high school soccer's on, lacrosse is on, after you're done the practice, eat something. You have about 30 minutes in which your body's craving to refill. And these are a great little hack to get some protein in your body quickly. Obviously, if you're just doing this and that's it, probably not going to really help. You need to be eating for real. So the best thing is always you can't out sweat a bad diet. So if you're eating McDonald's all the time or Chick-fil-A, which I know God made Chick-fil-A, but it still counts as fast food. If you're eating that all the time, then you're hurting yourself in terms of raw material to build. So and if you're older like me and you're eating that stuff, then you're not just hurting yourself for raw material to build because you're not really building anymore. You're increasing the bad materials just waiting to be used, and it doesn't really ever get used. Instead, it just grows on you and it looks bad, right? So first thing is eat around the edges of the grocery store, so the fresh fruits, meats, things like that. If you unwrap it and a roach won't eat it, then it's not really food, it's just entertainment. If you unwrap it and it doesn't spoil, probably not food either, that's entertainment. You want something that either has its own natural wrapper, or if you take it out of the wrapper, like meat, take the skin off, I guess, I don't know, whatever, it's gonna go bad. Or banana, you peel it, it goes bad, right? So something that has a shelf life that is not a decade out is food. So I'd almost even classify cans of soup. That's good for the end of the world as we know it, but you can do better than a can of soup these days. Campbell's, sure, they're good. Hey, Gary. But we don't really need to save food like that. So, yeah, sure, store some in case there's, Y3K or another COVID, and you're like, I don't have a job, I need some food. Sure, that's prepping. Ask Mormons. They store a year's worth of food in their basement. Great idea if you can do that. Why not? It's like having insurance, except you can eat it. But the point is, sorry, way off track. That tangent's for you, Coach Jamie, is do some sort of protein after you work out, especially if you're a kid. Well, actually, if you're anybody, but if you're a kid, like a teenager that's trying to bulk up, if you're a boy teenager and you're like, I want to bulk up, eat protein, man, and right after you work out. Okay, so little pro tip there. I am dyslexic, and that word, protein, I before E except after C in a couple words, including protein, man, I had to Google that and be like, am I spelling this right? Because it just doesn't, that's a tough one. Anyway, guys, if you want some easy hacks or some advice, let me know. There's some great ones for food, nutrition. There's easy ones for working out. Like I always say in working out, if the hardest thing you do all day is the thing you do all day, then you're probably, feebleness is chasing you down. So if I'm at a job and I work, and that's it. Unless your job is hey, I dig ditches all day. Well, man, good on you. You're doing better than everybody else, right? Probably going to be taxing on your body if you do that all day. So work out, do something. Even if it's the mailbox thing where you just go from one mailbox to the next each day, extending it until you find an uncomfortable level. So something that I taught have been teaching my soccer kids is you only grow when you meet uncomfortability. So being uncomfortable is great. You grow. Losing is learning. If you never lose, then you'll never actually find those other things you can do. You want to push the margins of success so that you find where your new growth is. All right, y'all take care.